Hey everybody, I'm David. I hope you guys are doing awesome. It has been a while since my last video, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update as to what's been happening, what's coming up, and open up a few of your letters. So first off, I wanted to apologize for the lack of uploads the last 2 months. It has been pretty crazy since July. Actually, it was since June, I think. The bulk of my time has been going to finishing up the method book that we kickstarted towards the beginning of the year, which thank you guys who backed that project for your patience. You guys are amazing, and I promise it is coming very soon. I just had a bunch of computer problems with my older laptop. Had to buy a brand new computer, which I had been saving up for like 2 years or so, and finally was just like, you know what, I just have to buy the new computer, get the new software, and then I had to learn how to use the new notation software, which that was a bit of a learning curve. I've also been working on some new original music for a possible EP/album coming out later this year, which I'll have more information about as soon as I finish the book. I just really want to focus on that first. And speaking of the new music, I just want to give a big shout out to all of my patrons who have been supporting me despite the lack of videos over the last couple months. You guys are amazing. You guys are the backbone of this channel and of my creative endeavors, so I couldn't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. I'm actually relaunching the Patreon stuff very soon with some new rewards, so if you guys have any suggestions or ideas for stuff you'd like to receive as a reward for supporting this channel and my videos and music, please drop a comment down below to let me know what those are, and I'll do my best to try to squeeze those into the ideas I already had. October is also the month of our worldwide Ocarina collab, so a big thank you to everyone who submitted a song idea for that. I'll be making an announcement about that very soon, about how you can submit your videos for that, and that's going to be a ton of fun. And lastly, I'm getting ready for a little bit of travel tomorrow. I'm actually going to Chicago for a DIY music conference, and then right after that I'm going to New York for New York Comic Con next weekend with Songbird Ocarina. So if you guys are going to be at the con next weekend, I would love to see you. I think our booth is 3141, but I'll drop that info here. I think that's it. Let's go and do some letters. This first letter is from my Dory Claw. I'm sure that's a YouTube alias, out of Twin Falls, Idaho. And this says, David, I enjoy watching your Ocarina videos, especially your anime covers and Zelda songs. I'm also glad that you showed my good friend Michelle's gifts on your Mailbag videos. Here are a few questions I have for you. Question 1, what is your favorite Zelda dungeon? I think one of the most memorable ones has to be from Link to the Past in the Lost Woods. There's a dungeon in that one, right? Where you're going through all these different doors to get around and find the Master Sword. That one was pretty cool. Another one that comes to mind is Jabu Jabu. I don't know if that's technically a dungeon, but from Ocarina of Time. Those are awesome. Question 2, what is your favorite anime? I haven't been able to watch a lot of anime recently, but the one that definitely sticks with you the most is Attack on Titan. That anime is an emotional roller coaster, and I haven't seen it since the first time I watched it, I think in 2014, but goodness, that was an intense anime. This song might come in handy. Song of Time, Happy 30th Anniversary Zelda from Gabe. And he did the sheets for Song of Time right there. Gabe, thank you for the questions and the song, and very cool that you know Michelle. I remember opening her stuff. So that's awesome. And yes, I gotta do something special for the 30th Zelda anniversary this year. And Metroid, and there's a couple other anniversaries happening. Thank you for the reminder. Next up is this letter from Sammy out of West Liberty, Ohio. He sent me a Blue Flame Swordsman Yu-Gi-Oh card. Dear Doctors 4, 5, and 6, my name is Samuel, but you can also call me Sammy. I'm 13 and I live in Ohio. I have a 12-hole ocarina. When I saw your videos, I was inspired to get a ocarina, and I'm doing well with it. I forgot to tell you that I have ADHD, which stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. I actually have a brother who has ADHD as well, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Today I went to Yellow Springs and I brought a pan flute, and I saw some pendant ocarinas at a Latin American store. My favorite video that you did is the Song of Storms and the 12-hole ocarina. I hope you will be coming to Logan County, Ohio. Here are some pictures. P.S. I also watched your Draw Your Life video. He drew some ocarinas, and I think that's me. What is that? Why is he crying? I would like you to try to play Nocturne of Shadows with your Spencer Ocarina. Please write back. Sincerely, Sammy. Sammy, thank you for writing. Congrats on getting a 12-hole ocarina in that pan flute. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can totally play Nocturne of Shadows if I can remember it, because I always get those transport songs mixed up. My old Spencer. Next is a letter from, there's no name, but it says it is from Clinton, Louisiana. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted a new original song that I wrote like within 2 weeks for the flood that happened in Louisiana. We're raising money to support people who have lost their homes and all their possessions, so I'll leave a link to that in the description and also in the eye up here in the corner if you'd like to check it out. We'd really appreciate it. This letter is from Jonah, and he actually included some Pokemon cards, which is funny because I just found my old Pokemon cards, and Magmar is kind of rare. That's cool. And it says, Dear David, I'm really glad that you do all those videos. I watch them all the time. I repeatedly watch Animedley and Bleach from Alones. I've learned Tapion's theme, Bleach Alone's intro, Naruto Bluebird intro, and Lugia's song, and also Elfen Lied Lilium, which is a beautiful song, by the way. I've been playing my 12-hole Alto C Starfire Dragon Tooth Ocarina for about 2 months. I learned to read sheet music from your videos. Awesome. I've also taught myself dozens of songs. The ones above are my favorite. I love watching your Mailbag videos, and I love Zelda. Here are things about me. I'm 12 years old, and I love anime. My favorite is Naruto. I like video games, Minecraft. I even play on a Naruto server. I like music, well, Ocarina music. Every day after school, I'm homeschooled by the way. I pick it up and I play. I also like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I always beat my friends. I was curious if you would know of any tabs for the rest of Bleach Alones. I don't have tabs, but you can check out the OcarinaNetwork.com. Somebody might have tabbed it out already and just posted it there in the tab section. And are there any guilds in Louisiana? I'm like the only one that plays Ocarina out of everyone I know. And my neighbors hate the noise. Yeah, that's a pretty common problem, unfortunately. I think I'm good at sadness and sorrow though. People at my church really like my Ocarina. I have a few questions. What is your favorite anime? Attack on Titan. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's my most recent. Actually, Dragon Ball Z. I'll go with that. Your favorite video game? It's actually an old video game called Crystallis, which was on Nintendo. It was an RPG with like real-time actions, so like Zelda, but it had a lot more elements than what Zelda had. Like you collected way more items, you collected magic spells. It was pretty similar to Zelda, but I really fell in love with that at a young age because I played it a lot, and the soundtrack was amazing. Your favorite song? My favorite song to play on Ocarina, I think, is the Wind Waker theme. That do 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 do. That one's really fun. I love the Celtic arrangement of it. My favorite song to sing, however, is a song called Nothing Without You by Bebo Norman. And what are your favorite Pokemon? My all-time favorite Pokemon is probably Geodude, because he was one of the first Pokemon I caught, and I also just really liked Rock and Electro Pokemon, so it'd probably be between Geodude, Jolteon, and I guess Charizard. I like Charizard, Sceptile, and Lucario. I started playing Pokemon when I was 4 years old. You probably know my favorite anime, and my favorite video game is Minecraft or Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja for PS2. Long name. I'm old school. I play Pokemon and Zelda on my 3DS XL, and Mario Kart and Super Mario Maker on Wii U. God bless you, Jonah. Jonah, thank you so much. Well, Jonah, thank you so much for the letter and for the Pokemon cards. You made a note that you will write more often, so I look forward to that. Thank you, dude. And finally, this last letter is from James out of Coventry, Rhode Island. And it says, Dear David, I just wanted to thank you for how you've affected my life and the lives of your fans, friends, which may or may not include us. Of course, you guys are my friends and family. I started watching your videos back when I was just getting into Ocarina myself. I'll be honest, it started with Zelda. Same. I've been playing Ocarina since I was 12, and now that I'm 15, I've been more dedicated to it than ever before. So I began playing the Ocarina from time to time in my church when I was told by the head of music that I should start an Ocarina class. That's awesome. It took me about 3 months to build up the courage to say okay because I was so nervous that no one would join, but then came Rally Day, where I showed off my Ocarinas and advertised the class. At the end of the day, I had 16 names written down on the sign-up sheet. I was thrilled and could not wait for the first class, and we've been doing great ever since. I love my class very much, and I wanted to thank you for getting me dedicated to the Ocarina. Dude, that is awesome. That is how you get started with guilds. Like people, I didn't answer that on the last letter. If you don't know anybody who plays Ocarina, introduce people to it and get them interested in it by just sharing your passion for it. That is the fastest and easiest way to meet other Ocarina players, by helping to create them. Back in March, I went to Anime Boston 2016 with the anime club at my school and was super excited to see you there, as I had just found out about the Songbird booth the night before. I had a great time and was very happy to see you and just how much of a nice guy you were. Thanks. It took me a while to decide, but I finally purchased a 12-hole Alto C Ocarina in Midnight Black, along with 3 method books, Songs from the Legend of Zelda, 1 and 2, and the anime book, which now has a signature of Carrie Karanen, the voice of Lady Satsuki from Kill la Kill. Cool. So again, thank you for inspiring me and driving me to do great things with a simple instrument. I love meeting new people through my ocarinas, and I'm glad that you are one of them. Sincerely, James. James, thank you so much for writing and for coming to say hi at the booth at AB. I love reading these letters from you guys. I might not always have time to write back, but even just reading them over the videos and just getting in touch with you guys, it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you to everybody who continues to write in letters and send cards and packages. If you'd like to write me a letter with your questions or just to let me know how your progress is going with music and the ocarina, I would love to read those as well. The address will be here and in the description below, and very much looking forward to reading those. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope to see you in New York or in Chicago if we end up doing a meetup there. Otherwise, I will be making some new videos very soon. I might even have one for this Saturday, so stay tuned for that. And if you'd like to know when those videos come out, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff to get any more future updates about all these big projects I have going on. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.